Hey guys, this is Drew from Dru Fitness, and today I'm going to show you a full shoulder cable workout just using cables. The reason I use cables is because I do have tendinitis and this takes the pressure off the elbow joints. So the first exercise I start with is something I call front to back. You've probably seen me doing this with dumbbells. However, I'm doing it with cables, 10 reps to the front, 10 reps to the back, then change my hand position and do 10 reps to the front and 10 reps to the back again. By changing my hand position, it rotates the shoulders. So every time you do the exercise, it hits a different part of the shoulder. So virtually by doing this exercise, you hit the front, middle and rear delts and some of the traps also. But we're going to do a separate trap exercise later on in the routine. So as I start this exercise, I start off quite light as a warm-up exercise, and then I get heavier. And as I get heavier, I will start to bend forwards or do a little bit of cheating. The reason I'm doing that is because I know I've reached my maximum in weight, and just to get that little bit extra, I will slightly cheat. But when it's a lower weight or lighter weight, I will try to make sure my form is perfect. So this one that you're seeing right now, this set you're seeing is my final set. So there's going to be a slight amount of bending and just trying to get the weight up parallel or above my shoulders. That is my goal here. And I do this for about 4 to 5 sets. Then I try and isolate the side delt because that's where I need the most growth in my shoulders. So I will then do a isolation movement for my side delts and just go as heavy as I can. Again, trying to squeeze the shoulder muscle. I always refer to my shoulder muscle as the shoulder bicep because the same movement you use for your bicep or the same emphasis you put on squeezing your bicep should be the same for your shoulders. I then move on to a cable rear pull down. Now you can do this to your forehead as well. However, I'm choosing to do this behind my head so I can engage the traps and the connective muscles to the traps. So when you do this exercise, it helps give your rear delts and your shoulders a nice flow. It may not give you size, but it will give you that flow. I then move on to front upright raises with a rope. I'm doing this exercise again for traps. This engages the traps a bit more from the outside inwards rather than inwards outwards, which the other one was doing. Then I do a straight arm front raise with the cables. Again, this is my heavy set, so there may be a little bit of cheating, just trying to get my arms above shoulder level. The final exercise that I do is a bent over side lateral, and this is just to hit the rear delts, an often neglected muscle in your shoulder development, because when you do chest you always hit your front delts, so pay some attention to your rear delts. I finish off with abdominal exercises to just warm down and also just to get a nice tone on my stomach and obliques. I raise my knees on a platform so that the crunch is more, and it's more of a crunch rather than a full abdominal exercise. So I can feel it more, I can focus more, and especially on the obliques, I can feel it right underneath the lats. And that's what you want really. You want that lat oblique separation. So if you can feel the actual separation as you do the exercise, the development will come. And as you lose body water and body fat later on in the year, you'll see the development come through. But always stay on your oblique and abdominal exercises regardless. So when you do shred down for the summer or for a competition, they're already there and you won't have to get them in a rush. I'm Drew and I'm out.